Let's talk about lighting on your bicycle again, but this time let's shift forward to the headlights. If you've watched my previous videos, I covered that I use a Bontrager Flare R tail light. It is $70. I mentioned that if you didn't have $70 or didn't want to spend it, you could go to Harbor Freight and for $5 pick up this BikePro Red LED tail light that works pretty well at nighttime for $5. So definitely help you be seen. Has limited effectiveness during daylight hours, but I have other videos on that if you want to look at them. Okay, so headlight wise, I personally run a Bontrager Ion 700R. I have a video on this 700 lumen headlight. Works well. You can view the video if you want to see that, but it costs 70 bucks. They even have an 800 lumen version now that is 80 bucks. What if you didn't want to spend or didn't have 80 bucks, but you want to be safer even on the front end, or if you ride at night, you need a headlight? What would you do? Well, I went back to Harbor Freight and I found this. This is the mate to the BikePro taillight. This is the BikePro LED Headlight. It even looks very similar to the BikePro taillight. I'm up here in the design and the buttons. This thing was $8.99 with the coupon, which you always use a coupon at Harbor Freight. It was $7.19. This is item number 9837. Says that it has 3 super bright LED lights that never need replacing, emergency blinking mode, precise optical lens, makes the beam more concentrated. We'll get to that in a minute. Lightweight and compact design, and just like the tail light, it's not waterproof. It's spray resistant, whatever that means. And the modes here looks like 70 hours, up to 70 hours if you have a solid light, or blinking up to 80 hours. Also looks like the mount for this is a little nicer than the tail light in that you get a thumb screw rather than needing screwdrivers. It requires 3 AAA batteries, which they give you, though they give you super heavy duty. These aren't alkaline. Personally, I would put alkaline batteries in it. Nothing fancy on the back of the package. But let's get this thing opened up, give a look at it, and mount it up and see if this thing is okay for 7 or 8 bucks in lieu of spending 70 or 80. Obviously, it's not going to replace this, but if you didn't want to invest in this or couldn't, would this be a good choice? Let's give it a look. Out of the package, first thing that I noticed, by the way, I've already installed batteries in this. Much better design getting the batteries in than their BikePro taillight. Just one screw, this comes off. You have an integrated mount clip here, and I assume those just hold on the circuit board, those 2 screws. But here's the lens. Now, let me mention, I have previously purchased other lights from Harbor Freight that had this exact same lens design and just 3 LEDs, and they weren't very bright. I haven't turned this on, so we're about to experience the brightness, but I don't have high hopes based on this design, but I knew that buying it. Let's look at the mount. The mount actually looks much better than the the tail light mount. It has a thumb screw here that is on a little pivot. Makes it much easier to get on and off. You don't need a screwdriver. And also, it comes with a very thick foam insert that is actually held it captive in place. And for different size handlebars, they give you some extra strips. And these extra strips are textured. Look at that. So very nice there. Kind of impressed with this. Now this is plastic. The entire design is plastic, and the light, it looks like it slides on from this direction towards the clip. I guess, yeah, you bend the clip down, pop it up. Fits on there very securely. It doesn't seem to rattle or wobble. Now let's turn it on. This is solid. Well, in here, that looks very bright. Now when I shine it at the wall, I see that it's not a very big spread pattern. It's also 2 weird streaks. I don't know if you can see those. 2 weird streaks. I don't think this is going to light up very much at night, but it may help you be see during the daytime. We'll see. We'll get it both day and night and give it a shot. Let me get over to the handlebars and let's get it mounted up and see how it looks on the handlebars. This was very easy to mount on the handlebars. I just clamped it over and tightened it down. It fits on there very secure and very firm, minimal flex at all, and it's not going to make any sounds, I don't believe, but it looks not bad. What do you think? I think if I didn't have all this extra stuff on here, this wouldn't look bad at all. Mounted on your handlebars, and it definitely blends in. Now you would just tilt it for your adjustment. You have no left or right adjustment. That's why you can move your handlebars. But again, this flashing especially, may help during the daytime. So now let's get it outside, now that we have it mounted, and let's see if it'll show up in the daytime and if it helps you see at night. Depending upon your needs, this light will either be good or bad. If you're looking for something to help you be seen, this light is excellent. In broad daylight, it really helps you stand out, especially coming at you with the flashing mode that you see here. The video in no way does this justice. It really works well. It surpassed any expectations that I had. Even at night, it worked well as a be seen light. Problem comes in when you're trying to use it as a headlight. Not very bright at all, very washed out, very diffused. Not a good headlight. But if you want to be seen, day or nighttime, this is a great light. Because of that, I would say if you have $7 or $8 and you don't have any other options, probably be a good light, especially to be seen. If you're looking for a good headlight, look for something else. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.